to you because I'm trying to help you become a greater person. I'm trying to help myself become a greater person. Because by being an activist, by showing people the road to veganism, I'm helping the world become a better place. You're helping the world become a better place. And then we vibe so much better. I can't even vibe with people that aren't a vegan. Is somebody at my door? Yo, what's up? It's the Ant Dog. Alright, so non-vegan friends, and what I think about them. Man, this is going to be a touchy subject because all my friends are going to watch this and probably think something about it. So, this is me being me, keeping it real, homes. So look, I've been vegan for 2 years, you know what I'm saying? And I wish that somebody would have sat me down and exposed this reality to me. Because I was low-key on the path to veganism and I just didn't know it, you know. I never drank soda. I ate a lot of fruit. You know, I was always grabbing for the fruits and veggies. You know, I was a very picky eater. You know, but I ate my meat. You know, it was served to me, and I would eat it. That's just what I knew. It wasn't until later in life that I really started thinking about the animals, and I had watched slaughterhouse footage, and you know, I was like, man, this is terrible what we're doing. Like, I don't want to support this, and eventually, you know, I stopped supporting it. I came to that conclusion on my own. Nobody, you know, put me in a situation where I was ready to go vegan, you know. I found it on my own. And it took me 6 months before I found another vegan. Point that I'm trying to make. Vegan 2 years. If we've been like good-ass friends before that, you know, transition period happened, you're grandfathered in my inner circle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to abandon you because you won't go vegan. It's just how it is. Now, as far as new friends go, look, I'm not trying to make any new non-vegan friends, okay? If you're not a vegan and I meet you, look, that's cool, but I'm obviously going to try to impose my beliefs on you because this is something that I have seen with some of my older friends is they'll say like, Anthony, you're constantly pushing your beliefs on me, imposing your beliefs on me. I don't appreciate it. It's very rude. And it's like, look, man, I'm not imposing any sort of belief system on you. I don't care what your belief system is. Animals are suffering. The planet is suffering. And look, do whatever you want to your own health, but when it comes to the animals, leave them out of it, okay? You want to smoke cigarettes? That's your body. I would say that you're destroying the planet with that too, and it affects me, and when I walk by you and toxic smoke gets in my face, I'm upset. But look, this isn't about that. I try to explain certain things to people like, this is slaughterhouse footage. Check it out. You see what's happening. It's brutal, isn't it? You can't watch it. Why? You're sitting there eating a ham sandwich. These are the kind of things that make you think. I will show you things like Earthlings, CowSpiracy, SeaSpiracy, Speciesism, the movie, Gary Yourofsky's The Greatest Speech Ever Told. These are great resources to check out. They will make you go vegan. Check this out. I tell my non-vegan friends, I'm like, look, if you don't go vegan, I don't know if we can be friends, okay? But I'm not really actually going to do that. It's different when you have friends, like new friends, and like you're trying to teach them about veganism and you just kind of share like, hey, I just spent $100 on produce. Check out this Instagram picture of me and like all my produce. Like my whole kitchen is full of fucking fruits and vegetables, man. And then I spent another $90 on all this bulk produce. Dude, I make hella bomb smoothies. You should try one sometime, like I'll make you a smoothie, come through. And then, I'm telling them about like different recipes that I like to make. I write them all down. I'm like, dude, check these out. I show them vegan menus from just around town that I've collected. And, people are really receptive. I stop people on the streets. I'm like, hey, excuse me, are you a vegan? Oh, no? You like milk and eggs? Well, one of the things about milk and eggs, it's kind of brutal if you've ever seen like what actually happens in the system, and it's full of hormones. Milk is actually the leading cause of osteoporosis. All the propaganda that they tell us from a young age, grade 1 to 12, they serve milk with every meal for lunch, and you always see the posters on the wall, got milk, all these celebrities, people that, children look up to, drinking milk, saying gives you strong bones. So of course you're programming all these young minds to drink milk when really it's the worst thing for the human body, baby calf growth fluid. It does not belong in our body. It's designed to make a baby calf grow like 5,000 pounds in like a month or some shit. So why would you drink that, you know? And then you start like explaining more and more into it. You get into things like, you know, nut milks, you know, look, check this out. Soak some cashews and Brazil nuts overnight, you know what I'm saying? Dump the water, put some new fresh alkaline water in it, blend it up, you know what I'm saying? If you have like some sort of cheese like cloth where you can filter it out, or like just something that you can strain it, or just don't even strain it, forget it. Use that nut milk and put it in your smoothies, in your cereal, and it's so much healthier. Nuts have omega fatty acids, which are really good for your skin, hair, and nails, and it promotes healthy brain function. Whereas milk, it doesn't do any of that for you, and you're getting calcium from nut milk too. It's a better source, it's more absorbable, and it doesn't, you know, it's not mucus forming and acidic. So, to my non-vegan friends, yeah, I'm gonna try and tell you to go vegan. When we go out to eat, you know, have some respect, you know, don't eat meat in front of me. It obviously bothers me. Because when I see, you know, a plate of meat, you know, on your sandwich or whatever, I'm not thinking, oh, ham, beef. I'm thinking about the actual sentient being who lived its entire life, whose mother was raped at birth, you know, and had her, you know, baby calf torn away and sent to the veal industry. You know, I see them in their cages. I see them on the slaughterhouse slave cage trucks. You know, I see them in line waiting to be murdered. You know, I see them being butchered and nicely packaged and sent out to your local supermarket. You know, I see the pain and suffering that they go through. I hear their cries. And when I see that on your plate, it's not just food, it's violence. And when I explain that to you, I would hope that, you know, something in your heart wakes up and says, you know, maybe I should think about going vegan. All my friends should be, you know, influenced by me to be a better person in life. If you don't challenge your friends, what kind of friend are you? You know? And I've definitely seen a lot of my friends, they just don't give a fuck. They're not even trying to go vegan. Anything that I have to say, like, just in one ear, out the other, you know? And, like, I try to be that influence. Whenever I go to your house and I bring fruit, that's not, you know, I bring fruit to share with everybody because I want you to get full off of fruit and feel good off of it. You know, you're eating the animal products in my face, and it disturbs me. It really does. And I don't say that, you know, most of the times I'll be like, you know, it's offensive, but a lot of times hanging out with friends, it's like, you know, these are my only friends, you know, like, not that I can't make more friends, it's just, these are like really good friends in my life, and I don't want to lose them over food. But at a certain point, it's like, I want to be around compassionate people that understand the connection that I feel, and that are going to help me grow and educate others about going vegan. If I'm hanging around the same meat eaters who have no intentions on growing, you know, their hearts, eventually I'm going to vibe away from them. Now, new friends that I meet, you know, I expose them to the idea of veganism, and a lot of people are receptive. And it's those kind of friends where I see, like, you know what, you know, I just met you, and you're already thinking about going vegan, and you're starting to transition and eat a more plant-based diet and cut out some of these products. And yes, it does take time to learn, you know, what to eat, you know, what kind of products can I be getting, and it's definitely a motivation for me, stopping random people in the streets and them telling me, like, wow, I'm thinking about going vegan already, or taking... Look, this is another one. Non-vegan dating. Nah, dude, I'm a vegan sexual. I'm only attracted to other vegans. So, if I do take a non-vegan girl out on a date, it will be to a vegan restaurant. And I'm gonna, you know, show them the light and explain everything that I know, because I'm an information powerhouse when it comes to veganism. And if you're receptive, you know, I'd be interested in pursuing more of a, you know, friendship-based thing with you, and, like, seeing where things go. And if you do go vegan, you know, I might fall in love. But, you know, if you're just, like, not even interested in it, then I'm just going to tell you to pay for the bill and drop you off, because I don't want to be around that anymore. I'm not making any more non-vegan friends, because if you have no intentions of going vegan and opening your heart and elevating your awareness and consciousness, then you're just gonna get left behind with the rest of the sheep who are eating animal products, and later, future investments, bro, for the doctors, because they know that these foods are giving you heart disease and osteoporosis and all these other crazy diseases that spawn from eating meat and cheese and eggs. Um, it really does suck. You try really hard, and you come from a place of love, a place of compassion. You try to explain things to people. One of my friends posts a picture of steak and lobster for dinner tonight. And I post SeaSpiracy underneath. Just a video talking about the ocean and how 90 something, I think it's 74% of all oxygen on planet Earth comes from the ocean, and is produced by phytoplankton, which feed the zooplankton, which feeds smaller fish, which eventually feeds the whales, and the whales, defecate a few tons into the ocean every year, and they must return to the topsoil, and they're, eating all the food on the bottom of the ocean and collecting a bunch of minerals and stuff, and then they come up to the top soil-like surface of the ocean and release a lot of that, which in turn feeds, carbon and all this other stuff to the phytoplankton, and then we have this symbiotic relationship happening in the ocean. For there to be fish, there must be whales, there must be larger predators, because this symbiotic relationship that I was speaking of. Now, people are going in the ocean and killing whales so that they can catch more fish. But what they don't realize is, for there to be more fish, there needs to be more whales, there needs to be more larger predators. And these are the kind of, disconnected actions that are happening in the ocean, and we're starting to already see species extinction, and we give the ocean no time to recuperate. We're just stripping everything from the ocean and giving nothing back. No time for anything to recuperate or anything. So when I share information like this, it's like I'm not imposing my beliefs on you. I'm telling you, what's happening in reality. Like, these are real life things that are happening right now, and we can do something to fix this. But you're stuck on the idea of, I respect your belief system, so you should respect mine. Look, veganism, yeah, it is kind of a philosophy: reduce and eliminate harm wherever practicable. Come from a place of love. All sentient beings are equal and deserve freedom. But is that really a belief? Or is the idea that you're superior to all other beings and you have the right to enslave them in concentration camps and slaughter them by the billions every single year, all while destroying the planet, making this place an inhabitable wasteland unfit for even cockroaches? Yeah, it affects me in such a major way, because I want to have children in a world where, the world isn't such an evil, nasty place. You got to understand, the animal agriculture industry is designed by $1 billion trillion industry based on you being unhealthy and depressed. You don't, plant foods have antidepressant qualities, bro. Look up the health benefits of parsley, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Cognitive dissonance, bro. Like, the disconnection that people have with their food, it's unfathomable. I don't understand how any of my friends aren't vegan yet. Like, look, man, honestly, I'm at a point right now where if you don't go vegan, I'm gonna stop being friends with you. Honestly. Because there comes a point in time where ignorance is no longer an excuse, and we gotta start waking up. Look, man, I want all my friends to be healthy and eating foods that make them feel good, not make them feel like shit. I want to go play football at the park with my friends who are fit and healthy. I don't want to sit on the couch and smoke weed and eat Subway sandwiches with ham and beef on it, okay? When I take you out somewhere to eat vegan, okay? It's so disrespectful, honestly, to eat that stuff in front of me. Because, look, you're confronting right now somebody who does not support the animal holocaust. I wouldn't support slavery, black slavery in America, and I wouldn't support the animal holocaust unless I was programmed to believe that I was superior to animal, and, this is just the way life is. It's a circle of life. It's the circle of death, okay? Look, owning black people, white man is not superior to black, okay? We are equal. Okay, just because one skin color, same species, we're human. Look, one species human, one species dog, one species cow. You know, where do we draw the line? At the cow. Why? Because we've been programmed to believe that cows are eating animals. No, dude, look. Cows are majestic creatures. They are my brothers and sisters in fur. Okay? And when I see you eating animals, I see you eating my brother or sister. I see all the torture and stuff that goes into it. So yes, I am going to continue spreading good word of veganism to you because I'm trying to help you become a greater person. I'm trying to help myself become a greater person. So I was in the middle of making a video.
My bad, man.
Oh, dude, it's all good. I was rambling and rambling.